Imagine taking the average healthy man from today and dropping him into the world of our ancient ancestors. No gym memberships, no protein shakes, no fitness trackers, no modern medicine, just survival. How long would he last? A week? A month? The uncomfortable truth is that most modern men would struggle almost immediately. Because while we may have advanced technology, ancient humans possessed something many of us have lost: extraordinary natural strength. And the reason why might completely change the way you think about your own body. When most people picture ancient humans, they imagine primitive cave dwellers barely scraping by. But scientific evidence tells a different story. Researchers studying prehistoric skeletons have discovered that many ancient humans had significantly denser bones and stronger muscle attachments than modern people. In some cases, the physical strength of ordinary prehistoric individuals rivaled that of elite athletes today. These weren't professional bodybuilders or Olympic champions. They were regular people whose daily lives naturally built incredible physical power. So what made them so strong? Was it superior genetics? Not really. The biggest difference was how they lived. The average person today spends most of the day sitting. We sit while working, sit while driving, sit while eating, and sit while relaxing. Ancient humans had no such luxury. Movement wasn't a choice. It was a requirement for survival. Every day involved walking long distances, gathering food, tracking animals, carrying resources, climbing difficult terrain, and constantly adapting to their environment. A hunter-gatherer could easily travel several miles every day without even thinking about it. They weren't exercising to stay fit. They were simply living. Every task demanded physical effort. Finding water required walking. Gathering firewood required carrying heavy loads. Hunting required endurance, speed, coordination, and patience. Their entire lifestyle functioned as a full-body workout from sunrise to sunset. One of the biggest misconceptions is that ancient humans would automatically dominate modern athletes in every strength test. That's probably not true. Ancient humans didn't train with barbells, squat racks, or bench presses. But they developed something arguably more valuable: functional strength. Functional strength is the ability to carry heavy objects, climb, sprint, throw, pull, push, and endure physical challenges in the real world. While many modern workouts focus on individual muscle groups, ancient life trained the entire body as a single system. Imagine carrying a large animal carcass for miles back to your group. Imagine climbing rocky hills, building shelters from natural materials, digging for roots, gathering firewood, and defending yourself from predators. These activities required strength that was practical and adaptable. Every movement had a purpose. Weakness wasn't inconvenient, it could be deadly. Food also played a major role. Ancient humans didn't have access to ultra-processed foods, sugary drinks, or endless snacks. Every calorie required effort to obtain. Their diets varied depending on where they lived, but most consumed a combination of wild game, fish, fruits, nuts, roots, and seasonal plants. They couldn't simply open a refrigerator whenever they felt hungry. Food had to be earned through physical work. This created a powerful combination. High levels of daily activity paired with diets made up of natural foods helped maintain lean, strong bodies. While ancient humans certainly faced periods of food scarcity, they were far less exposed to the constant surplus of highly processed calories that many people experience today. Their bodies evolved in an environment where movement and nutrition worked together. Another factor that often gets overlooked is recovery. Modern life has created a strange paradox. We perform less physical activity than our ancestors, yet many people feel constantly exhausted. Ancient humans faced dangers we can barely imagine, but they didn't deal with endless notifications, social media, late-night screen time, or round-the-clock digital stimulation. Their sleep patterns were more closely connected to natural daylight cycles. Sleep is one of the most important factors for building and maintaining strength. Poor sleep reduces muscle recovery, lowers energy levels, disrupts hormones, and weakens physical performance. While ancient humans certainly experienced stress, they weren't staying awake until midnight scrolling through their phones. Their bodies often followed rhythms that humans evolved with over thousands of generations. But perhaps the biggest difference between ancient humans and modern men isn't physical at all. It's psychological. Ancient humans lived in a world that constantly demanded resilience. Every day presented challenges that required problem solving, persistence, and adaptability. They regularly faced uncertainty and discomfort. Survival depended on their ability to keep going even when conditions were difficult. Modern life has become incredibly convenient. If we're hungry, food can arrive at our door. If we're cold, we adjust the thermostat. If we need transportation, we call a ride. These innovations have improved our lives in countless ways, but they've also removed many of the physical and mental challenges that once shaped human strength. Strength is more than muscle. Strength is the ability to endure hardship, adapt to challenges, and keep moving forward when things become difficult. Ancient humans practiced these skills every single day because they had no alternative. So were ancient humans stronger than modern men? In many ways, yes. Not because they possessed magical genetics or superhuman abilities, but because their environment demanded movement, resilience, and effort every day of their lives. Their bodies adapted to a world where physical capability wasn't optional, it was essential. The modern world has made life easier than ever before, but our bodies were designed for challenge. Maybe that's the lesson our ancestors still have to teach us. The human body is incredibly powerful when it's used the way nature intended. The question isn't whether ancient humans were stronger than us. The real question is how much strength we're leaving untapped by living the way we do today.